between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jayon Brown in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he's able to get up here to the 26. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Here we go. Black 20.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. He finds Kalen Ballage, his running back. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. First carry now for David Montgomery. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Dancing to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's is brought down.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. At a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
And goal at the 5-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Roethlisberger into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor, and he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. On the move to his left. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. We're scoreless after 1.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 21. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. Herbert. They'll roll him out right. To the right side to Eric Ebron. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
No gain on the play.
Again, Geis. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jerry Jeudy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Ravens 0.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Myles Garrett in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
3 plays and
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Titan football.
10-10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. Right. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Sly on for the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man is Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Ravens.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to try and go deep again. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Herbert on first down now. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Titans. Henry Ruggs with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
21. Ravens nothing.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, and it's 2nd down.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Quickly to Thielen here.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger. That's caught by Montgomery. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. They'll run forward Montgomery. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jarvis Landry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Yetur Gross-Matos. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. 8.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Back now in Nashville. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Well, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
A good start to the drive here. That's caught out on the left side. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense, and he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
Taken down.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
3rd down here.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Operating from the gun. Herbert being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Here's Herbert. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 11. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
They'll take over.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the ball is knocked out. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Roethlisberger. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. They're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. Boy, people are really happy.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Ebron caught left side. Herbert, a good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
Play action. It's Herbert. Stepping up. He'll try and run. And he's brought down. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw it than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
But how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching it?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Tracy Walker, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 40.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 44. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Roethlisberger's pass intercepted. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way, and you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen. You'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time and maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seem